Welcome, my friends, to this quick practice for neck and shoulder relief. I wanted to share just a few of the asanas that I always go to whenever I'm suffering from a headache, neck pain, or tightness in my shoulders. So if you're wanting to dissolve that tension and that pain that is stored in your neck and shoulders, maybe from a long day at the office, or maybe after a really intense workout, then please roll out your mat and let's go through this practice together to relieve the tension out of our neck and shoulders. Let's get started. Welcome, my friends, to this wonderful quickie practice to relieve tension out of our neck and shoulders. Today we have the beautiful support of some horses. I am currently staying at a homestead ranch in the Midwest, and it's just been so beautiful here. So I'm so excited to be able to share this location with you among this beautiful practice. If you love crystals like I do and are looking for some extra support during this quickie, then go ahead and grab your selenite crystal or green hemonite. Those are the best crystals for really relieving pain and toxins out of the body. So as you see, I have mine placed at the top of my mat, and if you have one, then I encourage you to place it on your mat as well. Let's just go ahead and begin with some neck rolls here, starting rolling to one side and then gently towards the other shoulder and then going back. And then let's just sync this up with our breath. So inhaling, coming forward, exhaling, rolling our head back, inhaling as we come forward, and exhaling as we roll our head back, just gently rolling from one side and then switch directions. As you're rolling your head, I just ask that you bring awareness internally and see where that point in your neck is really causing you pain, or in your shoulders. Where is the spot? And then gently lift your head up, and I want you to go ahead and take your arm and gently place it on the side of your head and bring your ear to your shoulder, stretching out that opposite arm so you really are getting into the side of the neck. Don't put too much pressure on, just enough that you feel a beautiful stretch. Go ahead and relieve that. And then I want you to look towards your armpit and then bring your hand to the back of your head and just apply just a little bit of pressure to look down. And you should feel this stretch in the back of your neck on one side. Just focusing on deep breaths here, allowing all that tension to flow out of the body. And with each inhale, restoring that place with oxygen and positive energy. Let's go ahead and take it to the other side. Go ahead and bring your hand to the side of your head, bringing that ear to shoulder, and then stretching out that opposite arm. Ooh, this side I can feel is a little bit more tense than the other side, so I'm really breathing into it, allowing the most amount of oxygen I can into that side. And then when you're ready, just go ahead and adjust your grip. So now look towards that armpit and bring your hand to the back of your head, slightly applying pressure as you look down towards that armpit. Keeping that opposite arm extended so you really feel a beautiful stretch down the back of your neck and into that shoulder blade. Beautiful job, you guys. Go ahead and release. And then let's go ahead and let's reposition ourselves, coming onto our all fours. Oh, I have a little ladybug on my yoga mat. How cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and just come on into our child's pose, extending our arms out in front of us, breathing in and just really feeling this gentle shoulder stretch. Restoring our bodies with that oxygen. And then when you're ready, I want you to go ahead and take your hands and grab your heels, lift your hips up, and let your crown of your head be placed on the floor. And then just allow your arms to provide this natural stretch into the shoulders. This is actually called our rabbit's pose. I love this stretch for really going deep into our shoulders and stretching out even down into our arms. Take this at your own level. If it feels really intense, come in and out of the asana. Otherwise, focus on your breath and take deep inhales and exhales. When you're ready, slowly release and return to that child's pose, stretching our arms out in front of us. Beautiful job, you guys. You're doing such a good job. Let's go ahead and come on forward into our all fours position. We're going to go next into our puppy pose. So I want to make sure that your knees are directly over your hips as you extend your arms out in front of you and start to bring your chest down close to the mat. Go as far down as that is comfortably possible for you. You should just feel a gentle stretch in your shoulder blades and in your neck. Feel free to place your forehead on the mat. Otherwise, you can look up. To get deeper into our shoulders and into our forearms, you can bring your hands together, your palms together in prayer position. This really gets deep into those shoulder blades and actually even provides a nice stretch to the forearms. Remember to take deep, conscious breaths here, really sending that oxygen to the parts of your body that need it most. Then exhale, release your arms and bring them forward to your mat. And I just want you to lower your thighs onto the mat and take a gentle cobra stretch on your forearms, looking up towards the sky. And then exhale, come on back down to your mat into our crocodile pose, placing one ear on the side of our mat. And you can extend your arms out by your side like I am, or you can stack your arms on top of each other, resting your cheek on top of your hands. I want you to go ahead though and just find the position that's right for you, really feeling this gentle stretch through your neck. Just by placing your ear on the mat, and make sure that you switch on both sides. I started out looking towards my left, and then I adjusted and turned my head to look towards my right. Just breathe in this beautiful oxygen in this gentle position. Then I want you to go ahead and inhale, place your arms by your armpits, lift up into plank, and then push yourself back into your downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, extending your arms out in front of you and trying to bring your chest down close to the mat, feeling this stretch through your whole entire backside, stretching out our spine and even into our calves and hamstrings. And then I want you to go ahead and look towards the front of your mat and go ahead and take a quick little hop. Luna was in my way, and just come into your seated position. She doesn't take too much offense to it, thankfully. Go ahead and bending your knees, curl your spine, and slowly roll down onto your mat so we are laying down. I want you to lift your legs up and then bring your hips up into our shoulder stand. From our shoulder stand, we're going to gently start to bring our toes up over our head into our halasana or plow pose. Try and find the ground behind your head with your toes, flexing your feet. And then if you're in this position, you can go ahead and interlace your fingers and stretch them out in front of you. Otherwise, if you're needing a bit more support, you can massage your lower and upper back with your knuckles. Or if your feet are hanging in this position, you can always get a prop like a stool or some blocks or a book to place under your feet so this position isn't so intense. This really is my favorite asana to stretch out the back of my neck. I always feel such relief when I come out of this position. And Luna is just as excited for me to be in this position as I am. And then once you're ready, go ahead and lift your feet back up, supporting your lower back, and just slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower your spine back down onto our mats, stretching out one leg at a time, finding our resting pose, our shavasana. I really want you to just take deep breaths in this position and really see how your neck and shoulders feel after this quickie stretch. And just seal in all that beautiful work that we just did with positive energy. So through breathing in oxygen, we can seal in all the work that we did. That is what Shavasana is for. It is to tell our body, okay, we're relaxing after all the work that we did, so please seal it into our body. When you're ready, go ahead and bring your feet together, lift your arms up over your head, taking a nice stretch, and then bending your knees, coming on over to your fetal position, and then pushing yourself back up into our seated position where we can close off our practice together. Let's go ahead and just take a nice little stretch of our neck, maybe a little head roll, see how you feel after that. And then inhale, reaching our arms up over our head, connecting our pinky and our thumb, creating a lotus flower, bringing that energy down into our heart center and breathing in all that good energy, connecting our palms into Anjali Mudra. Go ahead and whisper something you're thankful for right now. And then bow down to yourself, thanking yourself for this beautiful practice, this stretch that you got going on. And then go ahead and release. That's it for today, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful stretch of our neck and shoulders. I hope you enjoyed the practice and the beautiful nature location. And I will see you in our next video together. Namaste.